Your wife was there.
Yes, she was.
What's her name?
Julia.
Yeah, she was awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Is she also a creator?
No, well, I mean, she makes children, but...
That's the true conference.
Yeah.
If we could just get all those people to show up, we could actually make money off a conference. All the Catholic creators that pop out creations.
Creations.
The BeatiDudes, yes sir. This is the BeatiDudes, guys. This is an amazing time for us to really follow the Lord's teachings on the Sea of Galilee, the Mount of Beatitudes, where we are actually trying to express every bit of it as we faithfully follow the Lord in all that we do, putting out graces in the world through podcasts.
Yeah. I'm with all of that.
My name is Jeff Schiefelbein. I'm glad to be joined by Paul Kolker.
Yes, sir.
And Nick Bezner.
I'm grateful for Wi-Fi and the things that make podcasts distributable.
Distributable.
Good word.
Yeah, and tonight you're celebrating an anniversary with your wife and I. Not I, me, you.
Wait, what?
Well phrased.
Is that the musical?
In
The
another
Wife and I?
dimension.
But not me.
The Wife and I.
That's the
The
subtitle.
Wife and I.
Yes.
I got her some tickets. Our anniversary's in December.
Oh.
And at
these
time of
ticket-
recording, this is not even close.
No. We just celebrated Christmas in July.
Nice.
But the tickets were on sale in December.
Ergo.
The time has come.
Way to go.
Yeah, we're for our 5th anniversary. We went up to New York. This is a couple years ago, and we saw Hamilton.
Yep.
Nice.
And just so happens, Hamilton is going to be performing at the Bass Performance Hall in Fort Worth tonight. We're going to be there.
Sweet,
Way to go.
dude.
I'm really pumped.
Yeah.
Great job.
Little known fact: I love theater. I've been to probably, including like Dallas and Fort Worth and Houston, like probably 30-ish Broadway shows and off-Broadway shows and stuff like that. So.
I appreciate you saying that because known fact, Paul and I also like theater.
Correct.
All these 3.5 years, though, you've hidden that from us. Yeah.
That's right.
No, that's really cool.
He's just waiting to explode in song. And speaking of exploding in song, we welcome to the show
Hello.
Kyle Whittington.
what a setup. Kyle.
You have a good singing voice.
Yeah, you know, I've been accused of that before.
Ooh.
Dude, that came out of nowhere. Like, can you do some Les Mis for us?
No.
But he said it so positively that I feel like I'm not let down.
Have you ever convinced people that your first name's Whittington?
No. You know what? But now that feels like a pretty solid challenge to try in the future.
Would you name his son Whittington?
Ooh.
No.
Okay. I might.
Do you have any jackets that have the elbow pads on them?
Yes, a suit jacket,
Yeah.
That's where I'd be like, Whittington, nice to meet you.
Yeah. I was in the military for 10 years, so that's
That's
usually what people would call me.
Yeah, that sounds more like they're in control of you.
Did they ever shorten it to just Wit?
Yes, actually.
Yeah.
The first duty station, that's
Mostly.
all anybody called me, and then I became a staff sergeant, and now that made things awkward because like the young airmen were still calling me Wit, and it's like, it's Sergeant Wit, actually. So, yeah.
Sergeant Whit.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
You can call me Bez.
Yeah.
Do people see it coming when you drop that knowledge that you were in the armed forces?
Yeah, usually I'm kind of an uptight person, so yeah, people go like, yeah, that tracks.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah. Got it. Yeah.
Really type A, making sure you make the bed. You make the bed every
No,
day?
not at
Whoa.
all. No, I actually almost got kicked out for not making my bed once.
Oh, wow. Okay.
But he yells at his wife to do it.
What do you think we got married
Recording.
for?
Come on, jeez.
Come on.
You make that bed or drop down and give me 20.
And you will refer to me as Sergeant Wit.
Wait, what's your family life?
Family life. So I've been married for just about 12 years now.
Congrats.
Our 6th child is due early September.
Nice.
So depending on when this comes out, we're either going to have a very new baby or a very pregnant wife. So yeah.
Quick
So-
math, that's 2 per year.
Yeah, more or
keeping
less.
The pace.
Yeah.
Or
So
1 per 2 years. I said that.
2 per year.
yeah.
But
Just
basically
twins.
less.
But y'all didn't even blink.
That was a great idea.
We heard what you meant.
Yeah.
Well, you said more or less, which made everything you said next true. Perfect. Yeah, that's how my brain thinks. Everything is possible if you start off by saying
More or less.
I could be right or wrong.
Hey, no offense, but
Yeah, just fill in the blank.
say whatever you want after that.
12 great years.
Yeah.
And she finally let you come on the BeatiDudes.
Yeah. Well, I mean, just there was some. You know, you guys had that Catholic Founders meetup, and I was needing to come down this way anyway, and I was just
Yeah.
like, It's a little crazy to go to fly down for a local meetup, but
No, it's not.
let's just do it.
Sounds pretty incarnate to me.
Yeah.
The Lord was like, he flew down for a local meetup, you know?
Do incarnate things.
Yeah.
Well, and it was at Howdy Homemade Ice Cream. And so it's really easy to convince somebody I'm flying down to go buy a 4-ounce scoop of ice cream in Texas
Yep.
at a meetup.
Totally.
Business write-off, all of it.
that was a tough sell to the pregnant wife. It's like, I'm going to go have some ice cream and I'm not going to share.
Yeah. And correct me if I'm wrong, did you buy a one-way ticket?
No.
Okay.
Didn't know if the truck's going to be working.
Okay, so you're we'll get into that a lot in the second show, but you're going to be driving a family truck maybe all the way back to Ohio.
Maybe. We'll see if it can if it's roadworthy enough.
Do you want me to paint some pinstripes on it? Something that will help it?
I think a flame job would do a little bit better, but man, that wouldn't hurt.
I'd give anything if somebody let me paint a flame job on a real car that works, a car that works.
Yeah.
Jeff,
I'll pay them.
I can only imagine how that would turn out.
So focused.
I did model cars because I was a weird kid.
That's not.
Theater and model cars? We're learning so much about you, man.
I had a little flame car.
Whoa.
That
Dude.
Did you sing Grease Lightning with it?
basically. I mean, it was basically that style of, yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Kyle, why would you come down here for Catholic Founders? What is the world that you live in and around the church?
Yeah, so what is the world that I live in? That is a great question because I have no idea. So I work a lot with Catholic.
This might just turn into counseling. I'm feeling this like...
I somehow found...
I'll call it consulting.
Yes.
I somehow found myself just kind of knowing a lot of Catholic YouTubers, and
Cool.
We started the Catholic Creator Conference, which was just supposed to be a weekend with the boys at the Cigar Lounge.
Nice.
And then women started showing up, and it was just like, we can no longer have this at the Cigar Lounge because not naming names, especially if their last name rhymes with Duval Caba, started complaining about their hair smelling like smoke. So we moved it to the St. Paul Center, and it just kind of took off from there, and eventually became such a thing that, like, if I'm going to do this well, I need to be doing this full time.
Oh, wow.
So that's kind of what we're doing. But anybody who's in event running knows that, like, in-person events don't really make a lot of money, so we're figuring it out as we go.
And if it don't make money, it don't make sense.
Yep, there you go.
I don't know.
Don't make dollars.
That's what I meant.
Cents.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh,
There's smells
so
in
many
the
ways.
No. Hey, the she that shall not be named person that he just alluded to
Yeah.
is the one who dropped the joke on me about that he was gladiator.
Oh.
She gave me that one in Rome, and I was like, yeah. And so when we had that episode came out, I was
Amazing.
like, hey,
Gladiator.
Voldemort, you got to check this out. And I sent it to her, and she was like, your timing, your delivery was impeccable.
Amazing.
You got all of us with that one.
I got
my
myself.
goodness.
I didn't
was
even
just-
know.
I was in a stupor.
Yeah, I was like, wow, this sounds enticing and enthralling, like you're
And
telling
he
a
was
saint
gladiator.
story. Yeah. You let us down.
Do you know where she told me that joke? I was in an Uber with you, Kyle.
Oh, yeah? Oh,
Yeah.
that one that you, like, cheated?
Well, wait,
no.
this is
Cheated is not
this
the
is
right
malarkey
word.
because it had X number of seatbelts and I had X minus one number of people, but
Yeah.
I didn't book it for the right number of people because I don't understand Roman numerals.
That's not what they use.
Also a nice setup, but no.
I will have IV in the car with me.
IV passengers.
I needed a drip. Where is it?
We were at St. Paul outside the walls, and I really didn't know you when that event started.
Yeah.
I sweat off a couple of 10 pounds during that event and then was desperate to get in an Uber and just said, everybody get in. And the Romans can't stop when all the Americans bum rush a
you
car.
just power over them. Yeah.
And then they saw
They're
me
smaller.
and Kyle and I together make a pretty formidable, like it's pretty scary.
Yeah.
So the guy was
line.
like, yeah,
Nobody's saying no.
like, whatever you guys want. So take us to second dinner.
Perfect.
We did that.
Yeah.
Your wife was there.
Yes, she was.
What's her name?
Julia.
Yeah, she was awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Is
I
she
went-
also
yeah.
a creator?
No, well, I mean, she makes children, but
That's the true
a co-creator.
conference.
Yeah.
If we could just get all those people to show up, we could actually make money off a conference. All the
Yeah.
Catholic creators that pop out creations.
Creations.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's awesome, though. No, that's great. I just didn't know if she also happened to like have an affinity for all of this, or
Yeah, well, she's got her hands full being pregnant
Sure.
and being mom, but
Sure.
Yeah.
I mean, she's got like aspirations to maybe like do like some sewing thing in the future whenever things aren't so crazy.
Sure.
But,
What if we started like a new podcaster brand called Discalced Catholic Creators, and it was just pregnant moms walking around barefoot?
or we can make a version of this for these Catholic moms and call it "So What." That's all. That's
Well
all I
done.
got.
Well done.
Thank you.
I was just at lunch with two hermits that are discalced, but they
Okay.
wore shoes to lunch. There was so many things I was like, what's going to happen here?
Yeah,
So they basically broke all their
they were
rules
calced.
Well,
in order to
Correct.
come in and tell you about their life and then go back to hermitage, like
Yeah.
raise some funds.
and one
then
of them
go
made
back.
a pepperoni pizza, and I was like, is that like a big deal for you? And he's
I
like,
bet.
yeah, it was. And he said, we don't eat processed food, so it's going to be a big deal later, too. Like the adjustment from like
Where are they stationed?
in Pennsylvania.
Okay,
Uh,
that's quite a.
Hermitville. It's right outside of Harrisburg.
Makes it easy to find. Where are the hermits?
That's quite a trip.
Yeah, no, that's where they're at, and two of these brother. Actually, I want to brag about them.
Yeah.
Brother Peter Mary and brother so and so that said his name showed up there, and I like going into it. I knew I was meeting it with brother Peter Mary, so I decided
Yeah.
I had that much space for name memory.
Well, you got two names.
yeah. So I've already That's enough for all of
check,
us.
check.
his real identity is in Christ. So.
Amen.
You perfect.
Yeah.
And then other brother brought his real blood brother, who
Oh.
is named Michael.
Not a hermit.
Nope. Had on regular shoes and ate pizza often, from what I
Yeah.
could tell.
I thought just for kicks he was going to go barefoot. That'd be fun.
Flip
They
it
flipped
out.
the
Yeah.
reverse
Mix it
hermitage.
up. Yeah.
So how do you? What were they doing?
I think they were visiting people and
Okay.
praying with people.
Okay.
And I think they do like to share the message. They're getting 10 to 20 guys every year enter
Whoa.
full on into not just the discernment, but enter in to the order. And I could tell you in a minute what the order is called because I don't want to get it wrong.
Yeah.
But it's awesome. They're growing super fast. It's only 8 years old.
What?
And a famous cardinal helped them to launch it that has also a name.
For sure.
Through the movements of the Holy Spirit, which is what's happening to me right now.
Amen.
What I loved, I just want to give you a punchline. I'd ask stupid questions like, hey, when that guy next to us called you father, you're not a priest, right? You
Yeah.
can't do any sacraments. They're like, you're right. They've entered in a religious life, but his point was
Yeah.
in truly living in the lifestyle of the crucified Christ, not the one who's going and visiting everybody, but the one who's in this deep prayer. It's Christ on the cross and Mary at his foot is the life that they seek to replicate in this contemplative life of prayer. But he said, for every moment that there's sin in the world, it's not only hurting the sinner and those around him, it's hurting the entire world. So therefore, because the spiritual world is so big and so real and so much more real than anything you're experiencing, every grace and every act of service or grace or prayer is also for the person and for the entire world. So they're
Wow.
literally see that, their daily life, which is almost all prayer, is in a battle for you, for me, for us, not just for the people on some list or just for
Sure.
people who have a relationship with them. It was powerful.
I'm going to say something like when my daughter at bedtime, who's 4, says, I want to pray for everyone in the whole world.
Yeah.
Like, it's actually pretty powerful.
she means it.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's technically true, right? Because
Right.
we're inviting God to have more of what's His anyway, right? Like
Yeah.
to
Wow.
be more present, and so it's like that's just going to lift the world.
So just yesterday, I told
Very
you that I
cool.
had a lunch coming up with a hermit. Turns out it was today.
Yeah,
So
you were
I
right.
looked at my
It was
calendar.
coming up.
See? And it was pretty mind-blowing. So I will share the name of it here in a second, and then you can go online and support them. They gave me candles and soap.
That
They don't
they
sell
make?
their stuff. They just make stuff.
Huh.
Yeah. And I even said, do you have to make your own sleeping quarters? It's a pretty normal question. And they do make some of the most austere cells that some people sleep in a mile from camp that are in this incredibly deep whatever.
To be more hermited.
Yes. And
It's like second life.
but they will hire a construction company to build a structure so that they're not spending all day in manual labor, so they can do the spiritual work that's more important.
Wow.
Like, yes, I get this.
That makes sense.
Amazing.
Yeah. So,
Well, thank you for sharing.
yeah. And the brother that wasn't a brother but was brothers to the brother, I looked, I said, do I know you? And he goes, we follow each other on LinkedIn. Like,
Yeah,
you know
it all
me from
goes back to
I
LinkedIn.
said, okay, good. That's my hermitage. All right. Have you ever contemplated religious life, discerned?
A little bit. So I converted at 18. So
Okay.
and then I met my wife at 19. So there was this desire to, oh, what should I do? But then I met my wife pretty shortly after I was baptized. So that wasn't a long
It's a good thing.
discernment process.
What converted from what?
Nominal Protestantism, so Methodist on paper, but really Pentecostal. So, yeah. I grew up about an hour and a half north of here, so, if anybody grew up in the Bible Belt, it's just kind of, where do you go to church? It's like, I don't know, sometimes the Church of Christ, sometimes Baptist, Pentecostal, whatever. So.
You were Oklahoma Bible Belt.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, grew up right next to the Choctaw Casino, worked there in high school, and then... somehow found myself living in Steubenville, Ohio. So, yeah.
Were you the bouncer at the Choctaw?
No, much
You're
more
a
exciting.
big, strong-looking guy.
Much more exciting.
Those
I was
Oklahoma
making
casinos, they don't
need 'em.
they don't guard anything. They're like, come in. I
Yeah.
don't care if you're 14. They,
Oh, yeah.
they're just like,
No, I inflicted so much more pain. I was the sandwich maker.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
and what does that mean? That's an interesting title.
We couldn't have passed a health inspection to save our lives.
There was no artistry in their sandwich making.
I see.
For legal
I see.
purposes, this is a joke.
Perfect.
You can do whatever you want there at Sovereign.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
You
totally.
can make sandwiches with asbestos.
Yeah, there you go.
That's
They
for
make
legal
'em-
purposes. I'm joking.
They make them the bestest sandwiches.
Oh, that is a great
yeah.
joke. Oh my goodness. I do still feel a little bad, but that was good.
Yeah, I turned it positive.
Wait, so you're like an enigma wrapped up in a jelly.
Yeah, because
Donut.
did you go to University
What?
of Steubenville?
Yeah, I went to Franciscan for 2 semesters, ran out of money, and then joined the Air Force. So that's
Okay.
the short of it.
And then went back after the Air Force.
Yeah, we moved back there in like 2023.
Okay.
It's we were hearing all about the great community.
Yep.
And at the time I was a remote worker, so there was really nothing keeping us from doing
Yep.
it. So we did it. And now we live at the end of a cul-de-sac, and we do not have the most children in our neighborhood. So,
That's on par for Steubenville, I
Yeah.
would imagine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, so what years were you there for those year for those 2 semesters?
2011, so spring and fall.
Okay. All right. Very
Nice.
Yeah.
cool. And what were you studying while you were there?
Not that it really mattered that early on, but it was theology and history.
Okay.
But I mean, at that point, it was just I was doing the same classes as everybody else.
And
Okay.
so fast forward, post-military, you're going back to Steubenville. You're going to go do remote work for what? And how do you get to doing a conference?
Yeah, so at the time I was working as a defense contractor for the Marine Corps.
Sure.
And doing some like network security stuff. And I absolutely hated it. It made money and like nothing else. So, we also had a lot of downtime, and I was kind of getting into the YouTube thing, and and that's just kind of how the Creator Conference started, just
Got it.
because
Organically, yeah.
you can just do things. So
Sure. Yeah, start things. Do
yeah,
things.
exactly. It's like
Invite people.
I wanted this conference to exist. It didn't exist, so we just kind of started it.
Cool.
So
Tell us about the experiences of, you've done this twice now?
3 times.
3 times a lady. Can you tell us about the conference, both its beginnings and evolution?
Yeah, so I guess it kind of started off mostly of a desire, just wanting to hang out with all my friends. We had, Matt Fradd had hosted a debate between Trent Horn and Gavin Ortland that a whole bunch of us YouTubers kind of showed up to. And that was kind of like the proto-creator conference, because we just all got to hang out. So, and it was at this time that I was noticing that, there's a lot of like toxicity and infighting online. And I knew these guys independently. It's like, both of you guys are great guys. Why are you acting like this? Just call them. And then it's like, well, they probably don't know each other. So the thought was to just get everybody in the same room within strangling distance of each other. And it's like, hey, well, I mean, think about this. Like, if I were sitting here and I insulted your wife, you're going to punch me in the face. Mm-hmm. And, and not that that's what's keeping me from it, but, that implicit threat of physical violence is in the background somewhere there. And we all just kind of, we're on our better behavior. But more, I think this is primarily the thing. It's just in person, this incarnational aspect. You're just confronted with the humanity of the other in a way that's inescapable. And so people are just going to be naturally on better behavior as opposed to interacting with text or video where, it's like I can be as rude as I want to this Twitter thing, not even a person, because it's just text on a screen. I can be as snarky as I want.
Yeah,
there's no consequences.
It's like it's not Facebook, it's faceless book, right? Because
Exactly.
you're separated from who, but at least by some degree, you're separated from that other person.
Exactly. And I recently been told that I'm a pretty direct person, which I thought I was a nice cuddly teddy bear, and my business partner was like, "Oh, you don't realize you're brutal in person too." And I was just like, oh, okay, whoops, sorry. But especially in text, it comes off as like really aggressive. And so we just like, hey, we just need to get everybody together.
Love that.
And just like, it's not a, gather around the campfire, strum the guitar and sing Kumbaya. Mm-hmm. I mean, you can do that in your off time if you want to, but like that was just, there didn't exist the space to even do something like this. And so we just did it.
That's awesome.
How has it changed year over year?
Well, like I said, the original idea was supposed to just be weekend with the boys at the cigar lounge, but then people started signing up, including like pregnant women, and it was like, okay, we cannot responsibly have this at the cigar lounge. So the first 2 years we had it at the St. Paul Center at their new building, which is fantastic. But then like we noticed that the demand for it was just a little bit higher than what they could accommodate physically. So this past year we had it at Franciscan, and we've just faced challenges that I don't have a background in event planning, so we're just building the plane as it flies. And so we've just refined our processes, our speaker selection processes, and so next year the big change is going to be like, okay, we're going to identify a theme, then we're going to identify the topics, and then we're going to have the speakers so that way it has like this one cohesive experience instead of just very like ad hoc, like, oh, no, I like this. I like this
it
person.
started ad hoc, but now let's professionalize this, grow this, make it real.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, we had some people show up at the beginning, like some like pretty surprising people, like actually like showed up to this. It's like, you showed up to this and I didn't have to pay you? My goodness. So,
cool.
Yeah. So, I mean, the desire's there, the hunger's there, and
we will show up if you pay us.
I'm sure you will.
Don't be surprised.
You better.
Don't be surprised.
But yeah, so it's pretty unique. It kind of has this vibe of a professional development conference meets a retreat. And the first year that we were there, one of my friends, he's now a priest, Father Ryan Budd, was just like, he said the Holy Spirit was like palpable there, and he's like, clearly you are doing the work of the Lord here. Sweet. And it was just wild. And like Scott Hahn showed up the first couple years just because we were in his building.
Sure.
And
makes it easy for him.
And he was just like, it's like, I feel like the Holy Spirit's moving, doing something, and I'm just lucky enough to just be hanging onto the back of the caboose.
That's
very
awesome.
Cool. Very cool.
Like Scott Hahn enters the back like, I'm just looking for the restroom. Like, it's your building, dude. We know you're not looking for the restroom. You definitely
Come on, Scotty.
Come on.
Okay, I love a couple things that you said in there. I mean, there's a lot, obviously, that's great about what you just said. But I think for our audience, too, because we have a lot of, like, 20-something guys who are out there, like, trying to start things or at least figure things out. And it's like, you just said it. Like, just if it's not there, if the thing that you want is not out there, just go try to start
Make it. So.
Yeah, anything worth doing is worth doing poorly. So.
That's the other thing, because you said that you're having to figure it out as you go, and now you're kind of shaping it and building the plane in the mid-flight, right? Like you said. I mean, so, yeah, I just think that's such a good model for so many of these guys out there that it's like, just go do the thing, and if you fail, quote unquote, right, that's just part of the learning.
The only failure is hell. I'm just going to
Put
break
that on a T-shirt.
Yeah. I mean, that's
the rest is just the journey.
Yeah.
That's it. No, that's a really good
I kind of said that to the hermits, and I got some high fives.
Yeah. You
Spiritual.
kind of
I
said
would
that.
wear
How do
that
you
shirt.
kind of say that?
I said it.
Yeah. So,
No, but thanks for sharing
Yeah.
that
Yeah,
part
right
of the
on.
story. I mean, because obviously the spiritual component, right? Like the truly trying to follow what the Lord is inspiring us. That's always great. But that entrepreneurial aspect too, just to say, let's just go do this.
Yeah, and if God's not with you, it will fail. Right. So and it clearly the God's with us because the grace of the Lord has covered a multitude of my own personal failures and incompetences, and so it's just like so many of these things, like even this past one there was so much of it that If you saw how the sausage was really made, you'd be like, oh my goodness. But there were so many of these things that at the end we were like, that was so much better than it had any business being.
Sure.
And which is, not an excuse to do poorly, but it's just like, okay, all right, so clearly we're here.
Can I share a short related story to that? I was trying to make a short film and had everything, or at least I thought I had everything put together, right? I mean, because that's how it goes when you try to create anything.
Right.
Well, we get there first day that we're on set, and all of this, and it's my first time writing and directing a short film, all of that. Had somebody who was supposed to be securing the locations. Long story short, we got booted from the first location, which was supposed to be like our main location.
Whoops.
For the whole weekend. And I've got people flying in actively and all of this. And so we're just like literally praying. And I had a couple other Catholic people involved with that whole process. And so we're praying together, like just trying to make this all happen. Long way around, we get offered through a friend's uncle who was no longer really his uncle because it was like by marriage, and I guess there was a divorce or something. But like this whole thing, and he offers us his land, which had a pond on it. We needed like a pond. We just had a small thing, whatever. We show up there. It's more beautiful than anything we had come up with. And we get there, and there's a statue of Our Lady on the property as soon as we get there. And I'm like, thank you.
Yeah.
like if God wants it to happen, even if there's a lot of ups and downs and trials along the way, it's like it will unfold, and it'll be better than what we planned.
Right. And, we've even seen like the coolest moments that happen at the conference have nothing to do with our planning. Yeah. So we've had like high profile like people that I won't go into names, but like people who like were known to like butt heads, like become friends at the conference. And it's just like, there's no way we could have planned that. Yeah. And especially because like one of them even like he didn't decide that he was coming till like the day before. Yeah. So so it was it's just so good, and it's cool to just get to like sit back and just kind of watch it unfold in front of you.
That's awesome.
What time of year does this conference happen?
So end of May usually. Okay. We're still working on finalizing the dates for 2027, but it'll probably be second to last weekend of May.
And how do people learn about it? Where can they go?
CatholicCreatorConference.com. It's a very creative website name.
It's good when people search that, they'll find it.
Yeah, and then like we're on Instagram and X, and thankfully Rory is an amazing editor, and he's going to put the handles right here in front. No, I'm kidding.
Do it. Put handles over all of our faces.
Yeah, go for it.
I'm sorry, over our facelesses, as we do on
Faceless Book.
Faceless Book. I was thinking about other ways that we could ruin the names of socials. So instead of Instagram, it's Instagarbage.
That's not shoehorned at all. No, I love there's a stand-up comedian.
I hate when you say shoehorned.
What?
It just feels like such a personal attack. Like, you know how I feel about shoehorns.
Okay, we're getting into it. There's a stand-up comedian who said they're going to put video and Twitter and Facebook, all that together, and so YouTube's going to be a part of it, and they're going to call it Twitface.
Nice.
Anyway, that's an old joke.
Nice.
I'm here for it.
Thank you.
Rory, our editor, you're friends with this guy.
Well, friends is a little strong.
Yeah,
so we worked at
acquaintances, really.
Rory's like,
I know who he is, and I would wave at him if I saw him at Kroger. But like we've been around each other because our first 2 years were at the St. Paul Center.
If I saw him at Kroger, I'd probably just walk right by him. I'm pretty sure I don't know what he looks like. So Rory, put your face on this video.
Just flash it up.
What if he just becomes the fifth person at the table that doesn't speak?
You just get a cardboard cutout.
Yeah, now we're talking.
Now we're talking.
Oh,
what are the biggest challenges facing you for this year coming up for the conference besides theme and people?
Oh
and
my
time
goodness.
and date?
Yeah. So the biggest challenge is
You have sponsors?
Sponsors, sure. We'd love to have as many sponsors as we could. Just the more sponsors we get, the more reasonably priced we can make the tickets. And but just like getting people to show up, because it's kind of this weird challenge of like we've got the up and comers that want to be a part of this, to learn from the best and really elevate their game. But at the same time, like there's some like other people there that generally don't show up unless they're getting paid, and it's our kind of job to be like, this is actually worth paying for, because like we're I don't care how good you're doing in the Catholic space, like the biggest YouTuber is not Catholic. Mr. Beast is, generally known as like the best possible, or the best YouTuber right now. And one of our like stretch goals is to make sure that whenever Mr. Beast finally does fall off one way or another, we've got a Catholic that is ready to fill that vacuum. So that, because imagine if your kids were, saying like, oh, did you see this new Evan Rogest video or something like that? And that would be, so that's what we're trying to do, is just like, if we're going to take back the culture, that's going to kind of start in the arts. And as much as like my art purists are going to cringe whenever I say this, like right now the biggest expression of the arts is online. That's where everybody is looking to for like their artistic, I don't know the word I'm looking for, but consumption is not it. But
inspiration?
Everybody's going online to be entertained. So, and right now, it's pretty godless out there. And that's something that we're trying to fix. And so if we are going to take back the culture, we have to pick up our game. You can't just have a mediocre podcast with a crucifix on it and think that that's good enough. So that's kind of what we're trying to do in our like professional development workshops and whatnot.
What about a mediocre podcast with an eagle and
globe,
camera,
couple of rosaries,
nice equipment,
mustard seed.
Well, you're never going to overtake Mr. Beast, but hey, you got to work your bean field that you've been assigned.
Thank you. Yes.
From Mr. Least to Mr. Beast.
Yeah,
that's what we're doing. No, I love what you said though in there, because I think that was one of Mel Gibson's things back when he was making Passion of the Christ, as he said like, no, we have to make this like a Hollywood standard professional.
Right.
It can't just be a good message. It has to have that professionalism to it.
Yeah, well, and that's like the exact same problem that Hollywood is running into right now, is that they're putting the message before the story. Now their message is garbage. Yeah. But like, so it's like they neither have a good message nor a good story, and that's why every movie is a box office bomb now. But that is something that we see, because if I said, hey, you want to go watch a Catholic movie, most people will be like, well, probably not, but I just kind of feel morally obligated to. And, we're starting to push back on that. Like Triumph of the Heart was a fantastic movie. And, that is, we need more of that and less, we need to find, on like the family level, we need to figure out what the next VeggieTales is.
Yeah.
Because VeggieTales like actually like revolutionized like the entire like animation industry. Yeah. So, and we need a Catholic to be doing that and not just using the faith as an excuse for mediocrity.
I feel like we just got redeemed from mediocre podcast to all three of us were very involved in Triumph. So yeah. It's good.
Yeah.
All right. We're back to like above par.
Back where we started.
Below par. Whatever's good in golf.
With a handicap.
It's funny. The phrasing would say above par, but that's actually bad in golf. So
yeah.
It's strange.
Par excellence.
There we go.
Is what that means.
Just go French.
When in doubt, we
go French.
Well, if you're going to keep going French, I'll just go.
Pardon our French.
Yeah. So, Kyle, do you like playing games?
Playing games. Yes, I like playing games.
Perfect. We're going to play one right now. This one's called Blessed Are the Joke Makers.
Oh, boy.
Joke makers, for they shall inherit the points. 100 points up for grabs.
Oh, boy.
Paul will give you the rundown.
Yeah, so we've got a character card, Catholic card game card. We have to answer the Catholic card game prompt as this character. And we're all going to take our shot at it. You just get to decide who did it best. You don't have to. You're just the judge.
Okay.
And you, unless you want to. You're welcome to jump in. Okay. We've had people do that. But you just award all the points to whoever you decide gets it.
All right.
And it's purely up to you. You are judge, jury, and executioner. So the character we all have to become is, as a shameless liar, I got 7 deadly sins, but blank ain't one.
Yeah, Kyle M. I was just thinking that we should really be naming our babies after Catholic saints, M-. And so all on my own, I came up with this list of names for your next 6 kids. M-, Homo Bonus, Gertrude, Immaculata Bengaza, and so forth. Print.
Is that a chat GPT answer? Yeah, all the M dashes. I got it.
Yeah.
I am terminally online. I spend all my time on Facebook and various social medias, and I got 7 deadly sins, but distorting somebody else's opinion so that I can feel right ain't one of them.
You're a pander bear.
Pander bear.
I do my best to publish great content that is wholesome and provides, uplifting things into the world. But, I've got 7 deadly sins, but sloth ain't one of them. I'm trying to get people off the couch and get to the creator conference.
Man, pride would have been the better one to put there. But
You got really critical. Anytime somebody breathes in while they're talking, they're lying to you. What do you think? You got to pick. I don't know. Breathing. Can you pick a winner?
well, it's not you.
This is how he treats people at the
Probably not
conference.
the guy that
he
got
wants to show
told to
people
do a
fighting.
better deadly
He
sin.
is direct.
Goodness.
Yeah, I didn't even look up when he said probably not you. Who did he look at?
Yeah, I wasn't even aware.
Jeff, it was you.
Oh yeah,
He was
okay.
glancing your way, but I didn't want to call
I mean,
you
all
out.
of us we don't make eye contact.
Yeah.
He certainly
get
didn't
nervous.
mean me. I didn't look at you.
Nope.
I'd say that you're the winner. That was the only deduction of points was probably more for you said Facebook instead of Twitter.
Oh, yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good job, Paul.
Thank you.
Oh, you pander bear.
I did pander.
So for being our celebrity guest judge, and because you pump out babies, you're getting the St. Gianna socks. St. Gianna, who made a heck of a sacrifice for babies.
That's so true.
A baby, one baby, but great patron saint for babies and for unborn children.
Those are some good,
and your unborn
brightly
children.
colored
Now
socks.
listen, I think these socks are some of the most exciting you could ever wear, and you can share them with your wife because it has a woman on it, and women like other women
on their legs.
on the leg.
Famously so.
Everyone knows that.
We'll be right back.
Nick, when it comes to investing, I just feel like money and morality don't always line up. What's the answer?
Often that's the case, but our friends at Aquinas Wealth Advisors have a really great solution. It's called the Faith and Finance Score. You go on their website and you put in your info. They tell you where you're invested and where it doesn't actually line up with where you want to be.
So you mean I don't just have to funnel money towards a retirement fund where I don't know what it's investing in?
That's right, you don't. And you don't even have to give up or sacrifice returns. You can get both.
So just get on the computer, bing, and I type in the website.
AquinasWealth.com. It takes longer to type than it does to get your faith and finance score.
Thanks, guys. Great job, Nick.
You betcha.
You know what I think is hard about starting a business? Healthcare, for crying out loud. It's expensive. It's intimidating. At the end of the day, you're probably paying for stuff you don't even agree with. Can I get an amen?
Amen.
I knew you could. So what we did is we started working with Solidarity Health Share. Totally different. These folks are aligned with us morally and ethically. And even the structure from a cost perspective works for us as we're launching businesses, as we're growing our families. And I don't know if you know this, but a couple times my kids went to the hospital in the last 2 years.
They sure have.
Yours?
But Solidarity has walked with us through all of it, including some crazy stuff for Benny Pro, my little boy. So all of this to say, I would encourage anybody out there thinking about their own business, their own needs, check out Solidarity Health Share for a better alternative to regular healthcare. So check out
learnmore.solidartyhealthshare.org/BeatiDudes.
Stop what you're doing and listen to the BeatiDudes.
Welcome back, everybody. We're here with Kyle Whittington.
Whittington.
And we were talking all about the Catholic Creator Conference, which you're in charge of. I mean, should we use a little bit of time to brainstorm the theme for next year?
Let's do it.
No.
No? Okay. Okay.
We already
All right.
had
That's a surprise.
Oh, you
I
did?
thought you were struggling with
I thought
it.
you were,
No,
I thought you
no.
were still
The
like,
struggle is not real.
No, the theme's going to be building the kingdom.
Oh,
so we're going to be
beautiful.
kind of
Nice.
taking our cue from Pope Leo in the Magnificat Humanitas, where he talks about in the beginning, like, what are you building? Are you building the city or the Tower of Babel?
Nice.
Brother, if you could just, when you're doing all the marketing on this, put a little G right in the middle of it. It could be Pope Lego, and then you're building the kingdom, and there could be some cool off.
Yeah, just
And then we
rename
breakout
names.
sessions.
Brought a Familia Legos set. And
Oh yeah.
this is not a thought that I've had already.
If anybody builds it by the end of the weekend, they get their money back.
I was thinking, we'd have to charge more for the tickets if we did this, but I was thinking about buying that Lego set and just doing a time lapse of it being built and just like releasing that later, and it would just be like just pure like slop content, but it would get millions of views, I'm sure.
Marketing expense.
Exactly.
I also think you're running the risk that at some point you have a baseball bat and you're just hitting it because you're so frustrated by trying to build something that gargantuan.
What?
That's a lot of Lego pieces. I'm just telling you, that could really drive a man
I mean, it
insane.
is thousands.
Yeah, no, it's I'd be more likely to have somebody with a baseball bat there to like just break the kneecaps of whoever like tries to touch it.
Ooh, good one. You could also do a competition. Like, you could be simpler versions of churches and stuff, like Lego churches, but you make people like, okay, now dip your hands in honey and build this. Like, could you imagine?
Honey. That's interesting.
Dude, that would be awesome.
Icy hot.
Oh,
Ooh.
Coconut oil.
you draw cards. We could do this on the show right now. And it's these icy hot, honey, coconut oil, and the last one is peanut butter. And you have to you have to dip your hands in every 3 minutes on the 3 minute mark.
Ooh.
And
Did you say honey? Is honey one of them? Because then you could just like release bees at some point and just like really up the ante. Like you got to finish fast.
did you say honey? You know I said honey.
Wait, did you say honey?
Oh, luckily, because I would cramp so bad that icy hot would come in handy.
Yeah. No, but see, this is the kind of brainstorming
You're welcome.
that they sail right past to the Catholic Creator Conference because they're way ahead.
They are.
Way ahead of all this.
They are.
Yeah, the brain.
agreed
No,
without
yeah.
agreeing.
The brainstorm idea was a bad one. I'm sorry. For
I got
even
another one.
bringing
I
it
got
up.
another one. There's a panel discussion called Makeup Sessions, and it's just people getting up there and making up. Like, because you talked about people that didn't like each other
Like with
before.
boxing gloves?
No, they're having the conversation, but then there's like their friend behind them doing their
the
makeup.
hands. It's a
You know,
makeup session.
Yes.
Now we're talking.
Like the 7-year-old girl birthday party sleepover
Yes.
where you're doing your friend's makeup, but you can't see their face.
He's a
I
daughter.
hate this idea
dad.
so much. It would be
It's the
such
makeup
it would be
session.
Such good content. I hate it so much.
I know. Everything we're telling you is a lot cheaper than the,
The $800 Lego set.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
The
honey's
makeup session is
49.
legit.
the makeup.
you can get makeup at the
session.
dollar store.
Yeah.
All right, you're welcome, Kyle.
Okay. All right.
It'll be
See you,
the greatest conference ever.
See you at the conference, everybody. Any parting words? Like who maybe if they hear this, they should be considering coming if they've never heard of the conference before, or sharing it with somebody that they love.
Yeah. So, I mean, if you're doing any sort of content creation, and I mean, we've got it's a pretty low bar to clear. Basically, like if you're just a fan of content, but you don't want to do it, don't come. But if you are thinking about it, you're actively doing it, or like let's say you're already doing it pretty successfully, even full time. We're going to have like industry experts like Evan Ragas to talk about YouTube strategy and some other things of like it's an uncomfortable topic, but like it needs to be turned into a business if it's going to sustain you.
Yep.
And we're going to have some strategists on that to do basically turn it into a business without turning into a grifter.
Yep.
And so if you're needing any help with this, with lighting, strategy, marketing, etc., we're going to have people here to speak to that. And so if you're just looking to up your game,
Huge ROI.
Exactly. And, the level of value that we're offering, if you try to get all this on your own, you'd be spending like 10 times the price. So,
not to mention just the people that you meet and the friendships that form, and then the ways that you probably help each other out along the way after that.
Exactly. And, you get to have some like real quality time because, if you've been to a conference and you want to go hang out with a speaker or something like that, you got to get the VIP and you're really only going to get like maybe a handshake and that. No, like our speakers are also attendees. So, if you want to go spend some time with Keith Nestor, who's a great guy, go get a cigar with him after, programming ends for the day. That is like the real value is the other attendees. And that's why we always, like all our programming, like everything has like a 30-minute gap, 2-hour lunch, and we go from there.
So how many people attend usually? Or like what's
the goal?
Yeah. So I guess this year we're going to shoot for 300.
Nice.
That's... We'll see how many actually show up, but it's usually a pretty intimate thing. You can talk to just about anybody that you actually want to, unless you're me, and then you're running around like a chicken with your head cut off all weekend. So we're going to keep it small. We're never going to do it to where it's like thousands of people because then it risks turning into a petting zoo. And so
300 is also good in case we have to fight off the Ottomans.
Yes.
I mean, like, if something happens.
It's a perfect number.
I was going to go with Gideon, but okay,
Ooh,
that works
the
too.
biblical version, yes.
So,
We'll fight anybody.
Yeah. Sparta copied the Bible, but anyway.
Well, there you have it. It's a hot. All right, last parting words before we come back and we see you on Friday to talk about perseverance and the virtue building of life.
Parting words. I guess since we're on the content creation thing, if you're getting started, just acknowledge that your first few things are going to suck, and that's okay. Just keep trying to make everything 1% better, and after your 100th attempt, you're 100% better. So just keep going.
All right. Well, you only failed if you ended up in hell, and we hope not to see you there. But in the meantime, we promise to see the rest of you
in the Eucharist.
God bless you.
Thanks for tuning in. If you'd like to join us at our Undersized table, subscribe to the video version of the show on YouTube by typing @, that's the symbol @ so shift and 2 on your keyboard, @the_BeatiDudes on YouTube. We'll see you there.